tried 1,000 tries.
Before we start the show, JFP's gonna probably get like 3 beers in.
Let me get some water.
I only have 1 beer. I'm smart. Tomorrow, though, I'm going out. My friend lives in Quebec. That's gonna be good.
Yo, I've tried 1,000 tries.
Yo, Unkl Pauly!
I'll never compromise. And
I'll put you on this show.
there may be other guys. I'll never compromise. I've tried 1,000 tries. And now
Just hang on there, buddy. It's gonna start and put you on.
1,000 tries. There may be other guys. I'll never compromise.
We're just waiting for people to show up. If somebody shows up.
Guys, I'll never compromise. I've tried 1,000 tries. And now I realize.
Sound Decision, where are you?
I've tried 1,000 tries. There may be
Let's go, Grace.
guys. I'll never compromise. And now I realize there may be other guys. I'll never compromise. I've tried 1,000 tries. And now I realize I've tried 1,000 tries. There may be other guys. I'll never compromise. And now I realize there may be other guys. There may be other guys. There may be
Let's wait for people to come in.
compromise. There may be other guys. There may be other guys. There may be other guys. And now I realize.
Need some tissue.
I'll never compromise. Yo, I've tried 1,000 tries. There may be other guys. I'll never
What's up?
compromise. And now I
Hey, hey,
realize
what's up?
What's up? What's up?
tries. There may be other guys. I've tried 1,000 tries.
What
go.
up?
I know you like that shit, Gus.
Yeah. All right. Welcome Monday. Oh, I love Mondays. This is why I love Mondays. We're on the show. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy last week of January to all of you. I hope you guys are doing great because I'm doing great. My weekend is great. Wearing the Eagles jersey. We're going to Super Bowl, baby. So very excited. Gus, I finally got your revenge.
There you go. Yep.
Because I know
Thank you.
you hate that motherfucker. Well, actually, beat you guys. I can't believe how thin that guy is. If you guys are wondering who that guy is, I'm hoping there's no Commanders fan here. Jalen Daniels. That guy is so thin, right, Cuz? What do you call him?
Yeah. Payatot.
Yeah, yeah, Payato. Like, I can't imagine how is that guy a quarterback. Gus hates him, just FYI, because Lions lost to the Commanders. I don't know how that is, guys, with that kind of beating that we did. I don't know why your Lions lost. So, what you can say about that?
I don't know. I guess we just had bad turnovers. That's it. Um, I don't know if like the Lions would have a better chance against the Eagles. Who knows? But probably not. Also, but hey,
Yeah. Well, today, guys, probably something different for you guys, right? You see this guy, this guy. So, our guest is from Canada. So, and every time we have a Canadian on the show, and I think we got two episodes, we got Canadian guests. It's always an adventure. Canadians have their own unique ways of doing things. So, hey, why not? We love it. So we figured we need a little backup for today's episode because we got another great Canadian. I could see him also drinking beer at the backstage. So it's going to be a heck of fun. But before we introduce our guest, we have to introduce our guest host for this evening. JFP, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing very well. I mean, I didn't know I was part of this show. What? About an hour ago?
Hey,
I see on Instagram. I go, yo. I go, oh shit, it's Mr. Coop. And just for a joke, I go, I'm in. And I didn't know. It's like, and okay, you want to be a part of the co-host? I go in the show. I go like, hey, I'm stuck in a motel room because I'm not home. Everybody, everybody follows my DJ channel knows I'm in Quebec all week. It's like, hey man, all right, can't get away from it all. Perfect, let's do this. Although I sense a trap.
That's just it is a trap. I'm
sitting here going like, am I fucked? We'll see. Unkl Pauly, run.
Yeah, I was texting you and that sounds great. So we're gonna be JFP. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's getting into. He said yes. Like this just show how prepared we are for all our episodes. And I was just telling JFP the more
that's it. An hour ago. That's it.
the less prepared we are, the better the show is. So I think it's gonna be fun, but it might be a trap. But thank you so much, dude, for joining us. And Newhouse was on the last episode on last season. It was a riot. Like it's always fun. He's on the chat right now, I think.
Nancy in the chat says you are so fucked. Oh wow, this will be good.
Newhouse, you're next. Probably gonna pick you. I'm gonna get you one.
It's a trap. Yep.
It's a trap. Oh
but
man.
Yeah, but thanks for being here. You've been on the show. You know the drill. So it's. Really, the script is anything goes. That's it. So, and we're gonna have fun. But how you doing, brother? I mean, you look like you're cooped up on the hotel right now, right?
Yeah, I'm actually like in Quebec City. I work about like 10 minutes away from here, and it's I do surveys and security in a shop here. And it's actually from it's the company. I can't say the company, but they make Doritos, and it's not Doritos, but they make Doritos. Okay, I've never seen so much fucking Doritos. Seriously, I got
to munching one right now.
But they give them to you free, right off the fucking. Employees can eat all the chips they want. It's at the end of the week, you go like, meh, all right, I don't. Yeah, they do make Doritos. You go to the third floor before they drop it, the packaging. I mean, there's got to be like 40 million chips there just going slowly. It's like a rhythm, it's like vibrating conveyors, and they go like, and they slowly drop down. It's like, oh, it's almost sensuous.
That's awesome. Well,
they do have ketchup flavor.
Yeah,
they do have ketchup flavor, and ketchup flavor is only available in Canada. Sorry, is what we do.
That's how we roll in TGND. We put our guests on hotels. Yeah, it's not a 5-star, but at least he said there's a sauna, there's a pool. If you guest on TGND, we'll put you on a hotel.
Okay, cool.
Quebec. So what's up? What I mean, going to Canada is doing something. Quebec is like the California of the U.S. Like they do everything there different. I heard. Like they
Fuck
have
it
their
ain't.
own
It
set
ain't.
of rules.
Bro, it's fucking cold. It's not California. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I
Let me
mean
get
the
this. Okay.
rules. The
Here's a four.
rules.
And Newhouse will love this because secretly he hates French Canadians as much as we hate Toronto. People from Toronto. Okay.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
All right. Yeah, we keep the best stuff for ourselves. Okay. Quebec here is we've been abandoned. Over it's like the French said, all right, just take him. We don't know what to fucking do. Just take him for a buck and they're yours. And then we were the fucking property of England, of the UK. But the thing that works here in Quebec, in the province, is fucking cold. And it's such a mix of culture, of religions, of way to think, and everybody looks pissed, but it works. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's, like, and they call us snooty or everything. It's like, hey, we have to deal with a lot of fucking shit. Like February, when it starts being fucking cold at 4:00 in the afternoon, you want to drink antifreeze and end it right there. I mean, the depression's there. You go like, oh, wow, there's a beautiful sun. Well, it's 4:01. What the fuck just happened? And it's dead. It's like, and then it's
I
minus
love
50.
Quebec though.
Oh yeah, it's just the cold and everything. It's but it works somehow. Personally, I need the winter to hate something.
I don't know about that, dude. I freaking hate winter. And it's cold there. And the reason why I said it's because of like California, it's like all the rules. They have to be different with everybody. I don't
Well,
know what that
that's
is.
for sure. Yeah, we got a lot of princess here. We
Like
got a lot of
you
princess.
got its own set of rules. I'm working on a company there, doing there's IT systems, and then all the freaking compliance and rules. Like, why is Quebec? Quebec is like our California. You have their own set of rules.
Yeah, there's a lot of snowflakes here, and they have to be special. I'm not one of them because
This is snowflakes.
no, yeah, it's true. They're really delicates, and then my wife, hopefully, she's listening right now, and they call them the little silk people. They're all fragile, and it's like the worst thing you could say to me here in Quebec is like, hey, we don't speak English. We in Quebec. Well, fuck you too. All right. I speak English by choice, and I had the fucking cerebral capacity to learn the language. But I'm French Canadian, and I don't refute that too. I am French Canadian, but I go both ways. Fun.
So all of you are watching. That's how. If you go to Quebec, this is how people are in Quebec. Just to let you know.
We're
Like,
fucking intense. We're intense.
Yeah, you're like the Philadelphians of of America, right? Just intense.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're pretty much everything. We got a lot of a little of everything.
Well, in Philly, they said, we always say, no, everybody hates us. We don't fucking care. That's always the always same thing.
That's my personal motto. You don't like me.
All
Hey,
right,
man.
well, this is great. So again, welcome to episode 2 on the Guys Next Door, guys, where the talk is cheap and the laps are priceless. So hang on tight. We got a lot in store for you. So to kick off our first segment, we always talk about NBHD and what happened yesterday on our raid train. So let's talk about a bit of yesterday's raid train before we get our guests introduced. Just a quick. Let me look at what's the lineup yesterday. Boom, there it is.
Solid.
Always solid. It's actually pretty good yesterday. I don't think we went down 50 viewers from the get-go.
good.
Wow.
It's pretty great. DJ Eric C from Florida started up with some house music. We kind of banter a little bit because he was a former Giants fan and I'm an Eagle, so we got Saquon Barkley. But well, it is what it is. Your loss. And then you get to PhD J Harmesis, who did some progressive or bangers. That guy actually plays every week for 12 hours. So he starts 12 a.m. or 10 a.m. And then he always asks me for like an earlier slot on NBHD. So he can continue this last hours in NBC, which is actually pretty good for the train, because he's getting all this different raids from big streamers. So everybody that ends on the early slot goes to him, and NBHD benefit from them. So kudos to PhDJ Harmacist. Then we go to E-Town Junglist. He did not play DNB, guys. He did not play jungle. He played house. He was
Nice.
on Nikki's controller. I think he's too fast for Nikki's controller. It's just like, he's so used of this, all his mixes, playing drum and bass and jungle. It's like he was jumping all around. It's pretty good vibe, actually. So thank you, E-Town, for jumping on. And he said he will only play house on this train, because I told him we're open right now. But he said only house for NBHD. Then Hectophonic, also great vibes. Going to Rico Walk, Vernigosh, pick it up. As usual, we dance as one. And then 7:30, Sweet Disas kind of turn it up, turn it to something different. She played hip hop. So pretty good vibes, and until our guy from California Val Dudes, closed and get the caboose spot, and that was also banging. I don't know if you've seen Val Dudes set. Amazing. I like the lighting and everything. It's perfect. And then he vape. He takes his clothes off. Oh, everything's perfect. I love it. So always good with Val Dudes. And if you guys haven't catched these streamers on NBHD, go check them out. They are pretty good. So I don't know, JFP. I know you have a morning set. Not sure if you got a chance to see any of these. And Gus, please check them out. So great train. Next week's also going to be vibe. And the following week, I think we got a pretty good 3 weeks. Boy G and I have set up a good set coming in February. So, NBHD, if you want to jump on, Boy G's the guy, or me, or Grace, or anybody on the NBHD crew, please have them contact us and join the group. We are now almost 400 DJs strong on Discord. Everybody from there's a lot of people already played, and I'm very happy of everybody playing for NBHD, and that's how we met a lot of you guys.
Yep.
All right, so that is the first segment. Now I would like to go and introduce
Bring in
our
the
guest.
star.
I'm gonna add him to the stage now. But let me just give a bit of introduction to this guy. Very special guest. He's a powerhouse on the tech house scene. Delivers jacking, banging, funky, and underground house, sometimes techno, and keeps everybody moving. Hailing from the capital. Is that right? Ottawa, right? Capital?
Yep.
Ottawa. But deeply rooted on a lot of, Toronto house circuit. He's a true veteran of the scene, but what really sets him apart is he's known for his incredible work mentoring a lot of kids in the community. He's not he's not just a DJ; he's everyone's uncle, the man that embodies passion, talent, and generosity. Thank you. Please give it up to the one and only Unkl Pauly. Hey, buddy.
Big
How
love.
are you?
Thank you. You guys hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
Finally, I know we've been
know.
planning this last season, but finally I got you. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us.
It's been a minute, and I've been trying to make some time for NBHD to do this just with work. It's been a little bit hectic, so I'm glad I finally got a spot here, and I'm super grateful and humbled to be a part of this. So thank you for having me on here with such fine gentlemen like yourself. First question, though, is where's my hotel?
Good question. Yeah.
Well, you got to come back and co-host so I can get you into a
Yeah.
fine room like my guy here, JFP.
No problem.
but,
No
but,
problem.
but dude, thank you so much for being here. Like, what we have said, take me later. I know you're taking me right now. Maybe, after this show, you said, what the fuck just happened? Well, how did I end up with here? So I'm hopeful you're not going to say that and come back for the show.
No. I know what I'm getting myself into. It's okay. And I've been through worse, so don't even worry.
That's awesome. Well, look, dude, it's we've been we known you for a long time, but not a lot of people know, some of the background that you have for Twitch. Let's start with your Twitch journey. Twitch origins. Always the first question we ask to our guests. How did you get into Twitch? People
Well,
want to know.
I think like most people, probably COVID. Not probably, but most people probably COVID. For myself, it was COVID. I was in the printing business with my brother at the time here in Ottawa, and we got shut down. We got locked out of our business for close to a year.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much, secluded to my 1-bedroom apartment by myself. And I got a slurp check, and I was like, hey, free money, let's go buy some DJ gear. And I always had a affinity towards house music and just electronic music. I grew up in the scene. I started raving when I was 93, 94 era, so the Toronto drum and bass scene. And I had turntables growing up, but I never really took it seriously or got into it. Never knew the theory or the math, as DJ is a lot of math and stuff. And then when COVID hit, I bought my first controller and started practicing. And I started getting on Facebook, and I met
Facebook.
I know you met Wham Bam House Jam.
Oh, yep. Right. Yep.
So,
yep.
I got in contact with him because he was doing live streams on Facebook. And I mean, when he was doing live streams, he was like risky live streams. Like this guy was going in the middle of the Ottawa sign when we were in lockdown and not even allowed outside. Right.
Wow.
So I was like, wow, this guy's making some big moves. I like his style, so we connected and we started streaming on Facebook together.
That's awesome.
It was about a good 6 months that we did that, and we did the same kind of thing. Like Suat was big then. Remember Suat?
Yep. Suat with the walking DJ set. Yep.
Exactly. Like he would go and travel and do the walking DJ set. So we kind of got the idea to do this at like beaches and different kind of cool parking lots and stuff like that. And then we heard about Twitch. Like everybody's moving over to Twitch. Facebook, we're not making any money. There's a chance to monetize this and grow even further because a lot of people are moving over to Twitch, and that's how it all started.
Yeah, Grace told me that there were times that you guys were driving in a car, right? I don't know who's driving. Was you, Wham Bam, and somebody spinning on next to it, right? And then you just have your camera on the road and each other, right? How was that like? You're just driving around. What are you guys doing now? How's the Wi-Fi even work?
That's so true. And we had a gig at the Wiggle Room in Toronto. So we Ryan is like, he'll do anything, right? So he's like, let's stream while we're driving. And I'm like, of course, let's go. This is a great idea. Yeah. So we hooked up his controller to hotspot, and it was in and out at certain times, but it was mostly highway driving. So we had somewhat of a good connection. We weren't going into any rural areas. So we probably cut out about 3 or 4 times, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Interesting to say the least.
And you guys live close to each other?
Yeah, I was about 25 minutes from him drive.
Yeah, you guys hang out a lot, especially I know, and I watch Wham Bam stream. You're always there, and in your stream, dude. I think I went to one stream. You got a lot of chicks there in your background dancing. So what's up with that? You have a following there?
Don't ask. He's not going to tell you the secret.
Yeah. Well,
come on, man.
Grace is on. I'm not asking. I'm just asking for the crowd. Right?
Hey, I don't know, man. Maybe they just swipe right, I guess, when they go on.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, that app. All right.
Yeah. That's how you Canadians do that. It's always different.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Unkl Pauly, this is I feel we're too Canadian here.
Yeah.
2 Canadians, and I feel this is a trap. Seriously, we're something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, But yeah, I got a question. When you said free money, what controller did you buy at that time?
The DDJ 1000.
Okay, I'm that was my second one. Well, I'm COVID DJ too. When my wife kicked my ass going to just buy the damn thing, I bought a 400. That lasted like 6 months.
Yeah.
After that, I just, that's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's what I figured too, because I wanted to really take my DJing to the next level. And in Ottawa, knowing Ryan, the guy has been played at some pretty big venues around, right? So I knew this would probably be my entryway into the club scene, which it did. Like, you know, me meeting Wham Bam and doing the whole Twitch streaming.
Nice.
Now I'm playing in all the underground clubs and festivals. So
damn, that's
it
awesome.
was an entryway. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the DDJ 1000 because it is like a club setup. So I want to learn on something similar to the club setup.
I think the 1000 is also similar profile as the CDJ 3000 too, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, the 1000 has a booth plug. You just get there and that's it.
Exactly.
That's a good feature for the 1000.
Yeah, well, that's what Grace has had. You know, I mean, she's been telling me to get the 3000, but there's no free money anymore. So
sure, and it's so it's not.
Yeah.
The
well,
each or $3,000 a piece. Then you got to get a mixer too, right?
Yeah. It's $9,000. I'll do it. Like you probably gonna spend like between $7,000 to $9,000 to get the whole set, right?
Easily,
you know.
Yeah. But I have to have 3 decks, so like I would have to have so it'd be 12.
Yeah, well,
nice.
in Canada, I checked it out. It's around $12,000 to get like a 900 mixer and 2 CDJ 1000. It's $12,000 Canadian. When you can get one back home.
Well, I'm just waiting for Gus to get his new set, but that's good. So obviously you've been
just waiting on Gus to sell a kidney. Then we're good. Come on, Gus.
Only one.
So
Uncle, you got 2. Come on, chicken.
The Unkle moniker. I know you said this on one stream. That's why I want to ask it for the audience. The Unkle moniker. I'm pretty sure it's because of helping kids. Can you tell the audience how did you get the nickname Unkle and what does it mean to you?
It actually has so much meaning to me, and I didn't really clue in with it until somebody pointed it out to me. Like this would be the perfect name. So growing up, like I don't have children, right? I'm 43 years old. I don't have children. I have a niece and nephew. And growing up, everybody called me Unkl Pauly for some reason. Like even my cousins and not nephews, well they do, but my cousins and my aunts and uncles, they would all call me Unkl Pauly. Like Unkl Pauly is here. So I just had that nickname growing up until I was about 21. And then they started calling me Pauly.
Okay.
And then it wasn't until my niece and nephew started calling me Unkl Pauly again. And I started coaching with the children. So like I coach with children with physical disabilities, and a lot of them aren't very verbal, right? So saying Unkl Pauly is like, they can just say Unkl Pauly to me and I know something is going on. You know, as soon as they say Unkl Pauly, I have to approach them or I have to help them. So when I was DJing, I was trying to come up with a name, and someone said to me, well, you already are called Unkl Pauly. The kids call you Unkl Pauly. Your family calls you Unkl Pauly. Why don't you just do that?
That's awesome.
That's such a good idea. And then that was it.
So
tip of the hats, man. Tip of the hat for what you do with the kids, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Really. Freaking awesome. That's awesome.
That mentorship role, right? You know, what really inspired you to help kids in the community, and how that really impacted you on your life right now, and even your professional journey now being a DJ and all?
That's a good question. As I stated before, I was in the printing business with my brother. He still is. We had a client that were involved with an organization called the Miracle League of Ottawa. This is a place where it's government funded, but also funded by the public too. And it's a safe zone. So all of the baseball diamonds and facilities are rubberized for wheelchairs and canes, that kind of stuff. Awesome. Every bathroom is equipped with functionalities so they are able to use the restrooms properly. And we had gotten involved with them and started printing their signs and their uniforms, banners, etc. And I developed a relationship with Bryce, who was the son of the owners of this organization. And then he started calling me Unkl Pauly too, which is weird.
Nice.
And he would come into the store just to shoot the shit with me. You know, the guy's, he's probably 17, 18 years old, and he would shoot the shit with me. We'd talk, and he'd just come and he'd say, you know what? I play baseball at this place. Why don't you come and check me out one Saturday? And, you know, life happens, right? At that time, I was working 7 days a week. I just couldn't do it. Like, I just couldn't get out to see him. It wasn't for about 4 or 5 months till it was opening day. We had a really big print job for them, and I was going to deliver it to them. And I was like, you know what? Perfect opportunity. I'll deliver it to them, and I'll stay the day and see what this is all about. I came in and I just fell in love. Like, they call it the Miracle League for a reason. It actually is a miracle. The kids, you think you're having a tough day, you know, or some things are going rough in your life, and these kids humble you. You know, they put things in perspective. And just the love and gratitude, and they're so happy and smiling and laughing, and it just inspired me. It was like boom, like a punch in the face. Like, whoa, like there's just so much positivity and love here. And I was head coach later.
That's great. I think they have something similar here in the US. And I know you mentioned this to me one time. We're chatting on Instagram. That's great, man. It's just, you know, helping these kids. It's just a way to bring back to the community, right? You said you don't have kids. This is like having a lot of kids, skipping the not so good experience of having kids for us had kids. But on all seriousness, this is an amazing, you know, feat for you, and
Honorable
we're happy. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And did you now that you're DJing, right, in music, do you actually use music or just DJing to connect with the youth in the community right now?
100%. Oh, I do. I'm even doing a fundraiser for them in a month. So it's a casino night here in Ottawa, and we're doing it to raise some money for the kids. And I bring my gear to the
Nice.
baseball, and they're full out fist bumping. Like, it's super cool.
Anybody ask, can I be a DJ and teach me? I bet you, there's a lot of kids saying, I want to do that.
All
That's
the
so
time.
cool.
Can I play this? Can I touch this? Can I touch this? It's the hot cues. They love to touch the hot cues.
Yeah.
But you know, the most special thing to me really is it's the kids too, right? But
Yeah.
it's the parents, man. Seeing their faces, because they don't see this. They go to regular school. The kids don't have this opportunity, right? Some of them
Oh, yeah.
right, unfortunately. When you see the kids progress and the parents are like, this actually can happen, like, you know, like, it gives them hope. That's what makes it all worthwhile.
Do you have a specific story of a young person that you have mentored that, you know, for them, you got it had a big impact in your life, and can you share that to the
Sure.
listeners? Yeah.
I've got a few, but there's one that definitely stands out. Abby. She doesn't have the use of her legs. She's been in her wheelchair.
Wow.
She has cerebral palsy, and she doesn't really have the use of her arms either. So when she's hitting, we have to hold the bat in her arms and swing for her, right? We got this new contraption where it allows children to stand on their own. Like, the contraption does all the work. It keeps all their weight, you know, and all they really have to do is just move their body forward and back.
Yeah.
And I stopped the game because her parents are like, at the point where, like, you know, she's never. Oh no! I have my camera there. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. And
I stopped the game. The parents were like, this is never going to work. You know, this is never going to be a thing. And I was like, you know what? Don't have that mentality. Let's just do it. And they were scared, I guess, to get hurt. And she did it. And she did 2 bases. And it was like, they were like, the parents were like, okay, we do this every week now.
That's nice.
That's amazing. You know, it's
there we go.
It's really amazing for the parents, to your point. Like, you know, this is a chance for them to see their kids, you know, do that, what everybody's doing on the weekends, when you get that chance.
It's a big win for the parents, you know.
100%. I think they were frustrated at that point. They were just giving up. You know, they were so frustrated because they tried everything, and this worked.
Salute, man, for all of that.
Thank you.
Well, let's just go back to Twitch, right? You know, obviously there's challenges in what you're doing, challenge on Twitch. On Twitch right now, what do you think is the biggest challenge? Now you're building your community with the kids, but in Twitch, the building of the community is a different challenge. I mean, can you tell us more about that? And I know JFP also, all of us all have that experience. Unkl Pauly, what is for you is the biggest one?
Sure, yeah. And it's like, if you want to be big with Twitch, it's like a second job. You have to really give it your all, right? Like, you can't just stream and think people are just going to show up on your own convenience. Like, I'm going to go on a Monday night and just stream and think that it's going to happen, right?
Mhm.
Unfortunately, when I began, I didn't really know any of this, and I thought that was going to happen. So what the biggest challenge is for me right now is, because I have such a busy life, is trying to be at everybody else's stream to support and show
Yeah.
up, right?
Yeah,
And show up.
totally.
You have to show up. That's the biggest thing. And when you don't, your numbers definitely dwindle, right? So I experienced times where I just, like, almost I can't even stream myself, and then I'm go on stream and I have 1 or 2 viewers, right? But that's the nature of the business. You have to show support to get support. So that's what I would say is the biggest one for me, because of time management.
There's you three DJs here, right? And you just asked this question. Is it tough, like, knowing, like, when you're streaming and you look at the numbers, it's either down or it's not what you expect it is? What's the feeling, right? So I'm not gonna be hypocrite because I mod for Grace, but same time also your brain start thinking, right? What does that feel, and what did you learn about it? At some point, there was probably a time wherein, oh yeah, I can do this. Everybody, you think there was that moment, like, you think everybody can do it, get those numbers, but there will be times that, what the fuck happened, right? How you guys cope up with that? I mean, I ask you first, JFP. I know, you guys are been regularly streaming. Do you just don't care? I mean, it's just have fun. What is it?
At some point, like Unkl Pauly said, it's not my job. All right. And at some point, and I went through this because I actually put myself through a legitimate DJ school in Montreal.
Wow.
Because I wanted to, be better. And at some point I had like an epiphany down there, and I cut off most of the redeems on my show because, like I said, it's not my job. And I made the mistake of looking at old pictures while I was streaming on Reddit, and how happy I was on Reddit. There was no cash. There was nothing. There was me and the music and everything. Now you go to Twitch. That's like going to the fucking ivory tower there. It's like, wow, why do I have to be on Twitch to have, like, I don't know. It's not my job, okay? To have thousands of followers and, like, aiming for numbers. And then I kind of realized that I was losing why I was doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
And it's for music. I love music. Every time Spotify tells me that I got like 80, like I got like fucking 200 days of music listen in 1 year. I love music. This is what I like. This is my drug. This is my haven. This is my dojo. This is my temple. Call it what you want. If I don't have music, I am dead.
Mhm.
What? And then I said, you know what? I'm not going to turn my stream into a circus. If people are there, they're there. If they're not, well, I'll play for myself. And I catch myself sometimes on stream and I'm just closing my eyes and I'm feeling the songs and everybody. And the people that are there go, oh, JFP's in the zone. I am. And I'm glad of sharing that with the people that are there. And that's it. I forgot about the numbers. I forgot about the circus. I forgot about I want to keep it just for the music. That's it. Just for the music.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it.
I agree 100%. That's exactly what I did too. Again, we're all human, right? At the beginning, I'd see 1-2 viewers. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what's the point of this? I
start doubting yourself, right?
And then, you know what? I was like, screw it. I turned off the viewer watch, and I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna play for myself and have fun. If I can make one person dance, or if I can one person laugh or smile, that's it. That's all I care about.
That's it, man.
I don't care about the money and all that. I'm not here to like be big and like partner pushing and all that stuff. Like I'm just here to have fun and bring a vibe. That's it. That's my whole philosophy now. I've given up on all the if I have my top here, my top there, like I don't care about that anymore. I do, but like not priority.
Exactly. And I feel it's like a trap for everybody, right? So everybody went through that, right? And Gus, I know you've been dressing up on all your stream. Like you're saying, like, why am I even dress up? But Gus is having fun, right?
That's it.
To your point, JF, it's something struck to me. And during those days when we're trying to just starting NBHD, it's just me, Gus, Sound Decision, and Grace.
Yeah.
But those chat are the fun ones. Like, fuck, we can hang out online now. We can't do this before. Like before, I have to call you. But now there's 5 of us who are just chatting about, bullshitting while Gus is playing. Those days are actually fun. Now you go to except we also, I mean, Grace and I we're a team, right? But I'm the one who's really like pushing, but at the same times I want to help her, because it's that anxiety to you guys, what you said, will come to you at some point, and then until you say fuck it, I'm just gonna play.
Yeah.
And that's where really you want to do it every time. That actually makes it better, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys
Because
did
you
a
don't
great
want to turn your passion into money because you lose the passion.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. Yeah, that's
So
correct.
that's it.
Well,
Music
let's
it is.
face it.
That's it.
How much money you gonna make though? I mean, like, hey, I'm not gonna quit my day job for
No.
this.
No,
Right?
me
It's
neither.
not gonna support. Yeah, unless you actually like what, Sheldon, right, or somebody who's like doing it, right. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard. I mean, even I remember Ali K. Newhouse is here. I know that she is actually forced to stream more because some of the gigs are not happening, but now you have to fill in that gap. But I'm not sure if even with a partner if you can get to that, right? But if you're saying you want to be a partner because this is fun, because this is your dojo, this is your thing, right?
You
Yeah,
want to be a partner for the money.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's you want to be a partner. It's for the cash. That's I want to get partner. Why, if you're playing only for music, why would you want to push for partner? Because you want more money. I think that's it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll be honest. I want the NBHD on Twitch to be a partner so we can get a team.
Yeah.
I want a team. I want a team so bad. I'll be honest with you guys, but I don't think that 25 hours, 75. Well, how many days a week? I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Well, we would think about you have to plan it, right? You have to have a strategy to do it. Last week's episode, Technocat was helping us. She gave us that kind of plan on how to do it. But even with that's a lot of work. And she said it takes not just one person; it takes a whole group.
Yeah, for sure.
And help for community.
Yeah.
Together.
I don't even know how the know-how too. There's streamers like Lavonda Rocks, Patrick Richards, who are like, this is their life. Like they have the know-how, right?
Yeah,
like,
but that's the people that want to be partner.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Nancy said to make money for the full timers. I get it, but for me, it's not my job. For Unkl Pauly, you obviously very fucking busy, and it's not your job. I wouldn't want to push for partner because I got a job. It is not my job. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
I get it. If this is your only income, then you push for partnership for sure. That I get. But me, I don't care.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All right. Well, that's for us now. Unkl Pauly, engaging fans. You have your own style. Just you have a redemption that I love. That's there's a redemption wherein you're gonna follow all the emotes that everybody put in the chat. Can you imagine that? Like, if you've seen one of Unkl Pauly, it is hard. Have you seen all the emotes? Like all of them. Unkl Pauly, what was that called? Unkl Pauly, I can't remember. It's like a dance redemption or something like that.
Dance battle.
Dance battle.
Dance battle. Wow.
So
everybody, all the emotes that people throw in, you have to trip me up, dance emotes, and I have to replicate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody has their own way or unique way of engaging their audience. That was Unkl Pauly. That stuck to me because I was watching one on NBHD and it's cracked me up. And I was looking for all these crazy emotes I can find somewhere. Like, let me see you do this. He did it. Oh, fuck, he's good. Let me see you do this. Right?
There's like a line with that too, right? You guys had discussed this before too. when you have these different redemptions, you got to kind of watch too, because it's almost like they're putting a quarter in the machine and like dance monkey, like
Yeah.
it's like I gotta just do dance battle, and I'm like I gotta do it again and again and again and again, right? So there's a line. So I pick different ones that are engaging and that can't be redeemed over and over and over and over again.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's a hard
Good
work.
thinking. Good thinking.
You guys have different ways of engaging. I know JFE have his wigs. Gus always have a wig, right?
Yeah.
It's just, how do you guys think, of this? It's just like, it's probably your personality, right? This is your personality. You have to redeem and then show this is you, right? I think that's what's fun. On that
Cousin Pauly. I do a Cousin Pauly thing.
Oh, you do have a Cousin Pauly.
Nice,
Oh yeah, you have also different personas, right? Yeah, I remember that one.
That may be Twitch, or that may be up there, the different personas. I don't know. We haven't.
Yeah, could be the pills.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well,
are they showing?
Gus, I just don't know how you do it. I just do dances on Grace's stream, but that's the best I can do. I'm embarrassing already being there, so I don't want to embarrass more.
Because it was so hyped up and everybody was like so anticipating it. Like, okay, is this gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Then it happened. It was like a good solid 5 minutes of dancing. It was the best.
How did you mix?
Wait.
Mix at the same time, man. That's wow.
Yeah, amazing.
It was such a drunk white man dance, like me. It's like how I would dance.
Wow, a drunk white man dance. Woo, okay.
We talk about how do you guys? Well, I guess it answered my question. One of my questions for everybody is how do you balance, your work career and an entertainer, and for you, Unkle Pauly, you have your DJ, you have your work, and you also have your mentoring on the community as a leader, right? How do you balance that? I mean,
it's the pills. No, I'm kidding.
Which one?
Well, there's this thing called weed, but
what is that?
Honestly, it's challenging, but time management is important. I have a good job where I can work from home, and I kind of make my own schedule, so that's very helpful. And whenever I do have free time, I'm trying to plan for my next stream or my next event, so I'm not always rushed, right? So I have some work already done towards it. So I guess planning ahead is probably my strongest suit.
Do you have your own schedule, like a weekly schedule, or no?
Yeah, Thursday and Sunday. But then I'll do pop-ups once in a while. Once in a while, like probably twice a week. Once in a while.
Nancy in chat has a very good question. Sensitive topic. How do you guys feel about talking through most of the tracks, some tracks, no tracks? What does the audience think? Well, I can answer that. I have a redeem to shut my mouth.
That's good.
It's like, hey, listen to the track, boom, and it's cheap. But I do talk a lot.
Yeah.
So I try not to.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But do you think? Well, I guess depending on the artist, right? Do you guys feel that there are some artists or some streamers that doesn't talk a lot, but the vibe is there, or there are artists that you really want them to talk, right?
Yeah.
I think it depends on what it is, right?
I thought that. I was like, if I don't talk, nobody's going to want to come here. Like, it's going to be boring, just me playing music. Anybody could do that, right? I thought, I was like, okay, you have to engage as well. But there's probably a balance, right? There's like a fine line between the two.
It's all in a balance, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Nancy, because
question.
because there are people who come in for music, there are people come in for the community to just chat, right? Because and sometimes there are people who actually comes in because the people in the chat too, right? It's all a mixture of these, right? Because if we talk about Twitch, right, it's really a place to hang out, right? To listen to music and a place to hang out and to meet new people. I met a lot of beautiful people like you guys on Twitch, which I never imagined, I would say, of 5 years ago. But just doing this show, it's crazy that I never even thought of doing a show like this with Gus. Like, I'm a very shy person, as you can see, so
Really?
it's hard.
Come
It's hard.
I
on.
don't think so.
It's hard for me to do the show.
Vance didn't say that.
Everybody's disagreeing for some reason. All right,
Oh, here we go.
there we
Run.
go. This
Run,
is
Pauly,
well.
run.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, it's not a trap.
Stretch.
It's just like, I got you here, JFP. I got Unkle Pauly, and we got Canadians. And I just want to ask, you guys. My first question: how do you guys feel of being our 51st state?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, God.
That was sorry, but that was right there, man. Listen, I won't.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
I'm gonna put my hand up. Okay, put yourself in my fucking shoes here. Our education is very affordable, almost free. Free health care. Take
Oh,
care of
God.
the elderly people. But I want to fucking change that. I'm 52 years old, for fuck's sakes. In April, I will be elderly soon. Fuck you in the 51st states.
How about you, Uncle? You hear that?
Gone.
That's what.
That's
How about you, Uncle Pauly? What do you think about that comment from that guy on the White House right now?
I mean, sure, I definitely agree with the healthcare thing. I'm not prepared to lose my free healthcare and my family's free healthcare. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I really haven't given it too much thought otherwise, because I really don't dive into politics. My work alone, I work for Elections Canada, which is probably going to start a whole other thing. So it's like I don't even dive into it anymore. I'm like, yeah, I've heard it all. I don't care. It's all this. It's like a soap opera to me.
That's
Well,
true.
soap opera, you do mean shit show.
Shit show.
Exactly. That orange motherfucker. I'm just, you got a phone number. So, yo, Death, you missed one. At some point, man, it's just
Yeah, for sure.
that's it.
The annexation.
It's crazy to think on who's running our countries. It's now it's celebrities and
Yeah, what the fuck?
television personalities. What?
And convicts. And
Yeah,
convicts.
exactly. How about someone with some financial background or
Exactly. Somebody who knows what the fuck he's talking about.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what you guys think about us, because I know during the election, I work for another. I have a client that's all Canadians, just like they're laughing at us right now. I don't know on the audience who you voted, but just if you guys gonna drop us, I'm sorry. This is just for me, it's devastating, right? It's sad. It's sad, when it happened. I'm not sure if how you guys feel for us.
It's scary. I'm scared for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. And how about Trudeau? After that,
He was an empty shell, but at some point, it's just that's the way. And my daughter actually came up, says, "What will happen?" And this is my pure vision in Canada. Okay, let's say the Liberals are there. They were elected, going oh yeah, they're gonna change shit and everything. 4 years or 8 years down the roads, everybody's pissed off because hey, that didn't work. Let's get the other party in. And then, conservatives come in and then they do this thing and they promise and everything. 8 years down the road, hey, you didn't do shit. Let's vote for the Liberal. It's an ongoing shit, It's too big. And if you have, like I say, probably going to piss off a lot of people here, but if you believe in a certain political party, it's as stupid and ignorant and useless as believing in any God. And I do apologize, but prayers and politics, they don't fucking work. That's it.
oh God, I'm having my
I know.
heart's
Take the
pumping.
fucking pills, heartburns, and everything.
I know this is gonna happen, but I still went for it, right?
You invited me on your show.
I know.
This is what I really
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
It's too big.
That's how you get to partner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we get
Yeah.
somebody raid us because they will love this shit. Well, even after being called what, two-faced by Trump, right? I don't know how he responded. With that double. I mean, how do you think Trudeau responded with that one? It's crazy. Question: if Trudeau and Trump switch roles for a day, what do you think will be the first executed executive order each will issue?
I'm gonna let you
Take
go
it,
first.
Unkle Pauly. Take it.
It's really good.
Reverse. Yeah.
Without saying any curse word, please.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, yes. I think it's tough, right? You know, I mean, it's just what that one renaming Gulf of Mexico of Gulf of America. What the fuck is going on? Well, if we do
You
that,
said no curse words.
yeah. If he could rename Canada as a landmark, what will it be? What will he name it with an American flair? What do you think?
I can't think that dumb. I cannot think that dumb.
Trump Tower.
No, I can rename the states though. Lower Canada. Here we
Lower
go.
cow. My God.
Wow.
That's it. You know, and all of this, and Unkle Pauly can vouch for this. Newhouse can vouch for this. Nurse can vouch for every Canadian that are here. Okay, check this out. Let's say, let's invade Canada in February. You will run. It's too cold. They go like, what the fuck's his problem? And then they're gonna get then they're crazy. You know, it's like, yeah, mine in freedom units. That's when I left home. It was 1 degree Fahrenheit. Come on over. Let's have a good old time.
Yeah,
You know?
it's not pleasant,
No.
especially on the boys.
Oh my God, it's a lot. The trade, the whole trade tensions going on, right?
It's the shit. It's the shit show. It's seriously. It's a huge shit show. And you know, I feel that most of the people that got him elected was through social media, and we all know most people on social media ain't that smart. You know. Hey, Ethel, let's vote for the funny orange man on the television.
Twitch is social media platform, right? You know, Twitch
exactly.
is social media.
And then the attempted assassination, where like
faked an attack. Come on,
Come
faked
on.
an assassination. You know, I've done martial arts, and my ears are fucked up because of jujitsu. Seriously, cartilage doesn't grow back in it. Come on, man. It was just bullshit, man. Anyway, karma. Hopefully, karma.
See, Americans here. This is what Canadians think about our government right now. It's sad to say that. It's interesting. I have not seen any Canadian that vouched for him and didn't tell us, oh, I fear for you guys. It's crazy.
Let me make this clear, okay? I do not hate the states. I hate that motherfucker. I hate that government.
I know.
I have friends in there. I visit United States every now and then because I have friends. I have families that moved there, and they're worried as hell. But seriously, it's not. I hate this guy. I don't like the land. I mean, there's good, full of, it's like good working hard people everywhere in the States, in Canada. And then you got this dumbass clown going like, yeah, let's screw everything up. Why? I mean,
now I know how you feel strongly about that. Oh my God.
I'm holding back because
you're holding back. Oh wow.
This is at 12%.
Here we go. So, Unkle Pauly, you're in Ottawa, back to back at some point.
Hell yeah,
we can do a back to back, man. Don't.
You should.
Yeah,
we got a lot of Canadians here. I saw Funky Nikki. Probably E-Town is listening from the background too. Like, this is amazing. Newhouse is here. Well, all this trade tension, right? What do you think America are missing out on as far as a Canadian product? Let me ask you that.
Unkle Pauly.
Damn.
JFB.
There you go.
Fuck, that was great. That's the best answer, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, Funky Nikki, healthcare, ketchup chips. Yeah.
Yeah, from ketchup chips to healthcare. Yeah, those are two good ones though.
Nurse, I'm gonna poutine, the cheese curds.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, poutine for sure. Yeah,
the cheese curds. You need the cheese curds. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Dress Up, Newhouse.
There we go. Keep them coming. There's
that's awesome.
There's a lot of products there that we love.
It's just not missing. I mean, we're still neighbors, and we've been for a very long time, and there's always been that partnership. And why would you Funky
Yeah.
Nikki, any Canadian booze, thank you, and Canadian beer. Why would we want to, destroy that?
Yeah.
Why would we want to destroy that? I mean, it's a good, and a lot of states depend on Canada for the wood and everything, and the mining. And come on, man, why? And like Newhouse said the other day, nobody wins in a trade war. No one. It's stupid. No one.
It's
You just both sides are gonna lose, and that's it.
Mainly
It's
ego.
gonna create tension.
Ego.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
it's
Powerful men.
beaver tails. Beaver tails. Yeah.
Yeah.
it-
Two
it's-
different kinds. Two different kinds.
Oh, I love it's at least for me as an immigrant, right? It's hard, right? I just can't. Grace and I have been talking.
Olsen.
I can't fathom an immigrant or a second generation or a son of an immigrant will vote for him because yes, I'm an American, but hey, what's stopping him to kick all of us out and then just take that?
That's just scary.
Like,
That is just scary.
yes, they're only doing illegal immigrants. Like, yeah, that's what he's saying. But if you read between the lines, it's just he hates everybody that's not. Hey, we're all fucking
Hates
immigrants
everybody
in,
that's not
in
him.
America, right? We all came from somewhere, right?
He
It's-
hates everybody that's not him.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
And like everybody apparently he called the UK for a like some of them political chats and everything. And I love the UK. I love the British. I've been there when I was 16 years old. I spent a month there. I had visited a friend, and they're so polite. And when like the papers actually asked them what they thought, he says, "Oh, he was creative and whimsical with the level of sarcasm only the UK could come up with. He left people all in tears from laughing." Everybody's looking at him going like, "What the fuck's your problem?" He's a clown, but he's not really funny. He's not a ha-ha clown.
everybody's laughing at us. Yeah, just purchasing.
No,
Greenland.
not at all. No. Do not
As a
include
country.
yourself with this cock. They laugh at him. That's
Yeah.
it.
Just purchasing
No.
Greenland, right? He's trying to purchase Greenland. Do you think Canada should counter offer?
Did you prepare these questions, or is this like written down?
I tell you, I have all this. I've been bottling up a lot of this, political Canadians. Like that, it's crazy, right? What the fuck is he doing? Like he's trying to just start a war or something.
Yeah. And I'll speak on the behalf of Canada. I've traveled a lot. I was fortunate enough to travel a lot, and you show up with a Canadian passport anywhere in the world. They don't even look at it. Welcome. They go like, was this custom? And then you go like, must be, because I'm outside. And it's like, at some point, bullying the nice kid that helps everyone and welcomes everyone, and at some point you're going to get your ass kicked otherwise, because people, they're not going to like you. I've seen this before. Everybody's bullying this kid, and everybody's going like, "Hey, man, that's not right." You're always fucking bullying the same kid and everything. People are going to jump you at some point, But I'm curious to see at one point, at what level people will go like, "All right, that's enough. That's it." I don't know.
God. Oh, we can talk a lot more politics if you want, but I just don't
No,
want,
no. Music.
JFB might get his heart attack, so I just want to get it out there.
Yeah, I had a disclaimer in there.
Yeah, good disclaimer.
Yeah.
But I have a music question for Unkl Pauly. It might be a tough one. It might be a tough one, if I may.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Go
not
ahead.
my show.
Let me
Okay,
write
Uncle
You're a
Pauly,
host. You can
relax.
ask anything. Yep.
Relax. What's your favorite track?
my favorite track,
Yeah.
Shapeshifter's Lola's theme.
Fuck yeah. All right. There we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
That was fast, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Backstage, do we have that? Can somebody find that? My researchers behind the scenes, if somebody can download that, we can play it later on.
That's awesome, man. Yes. Oh, solid track. Man.
Well, my question is, what's the wildest gig? I know you've been, doing all this, gigs right now. What's the wildest so far?
Mine?
Yeah. Yep.
Can
I don't do
say
gigs.
this- Can I
That's
say this
yours.
online? No, I'm kidding. The wildest one, you know, I
Could be on
played
Twitch.
like City at Night is probably the biggest club here in Ottawa. I played at some pretty decent club. I played in Montreal once. I played in Toronto a couple times.
Nice.
Where in Montreal?
I would say it was like at a small like it wasn't like a club, but it was like a small like bar, like a pub slash bar. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was like 2 years ago, and it was close to Stereo.
Do you remember where, the street or
Saint Laurent area?
Oh, so Saint Laurent.
Yeah, Saint Laurent area.
Okay.
It wasn't like anything big, but I would love to play at Stereo. But I would say the wildest by far was I played an outdoor event during COVID, and this was back in the day when it was frowned upon, but they didn't really say anything. And we got shut down at the park, and there was about a good 300-400 of us. And
Nice.
Wow.
we all banded together. We're like, we're gonna go to this abandoned quarry, and we're gonna throw a party there until whenever. And legit 400 ravers, all like linked arm to arm through like a coyote infested woods. Like we don't know if we're gonna get eaten by bears or whatever. And we're all
That's amazing.
speakers and lights and gear. And we finally made it to the end of the yellow brick road. And it was like this massive quarry. We had this huge party. We had fireworks. People were like skinny dipping and stuff. Like it was probably the most insanity. Like I played in clubs, like I was saying, that was the most fun. That was the most fun.
Cool, man.
That seems
Cool.
wild.
Yeah, that was a fun
Gus, that would be nice to go, right?
Yeah. And I had the venues where there was 400 or 500 people, 600 people, 700 people. I think the biggest I played is 1,500. It's a Farmer John's here in Ottawa. That gets pretty wild too. But I like the more intimate things with like my homies and their family and their friends, and just like room to dance and vibe. I don't like being bumped every 2 seconds. I can't even have the freedom to get down and groovy and get Unkl Pauly.
You wouldn't do a boiler room.
Yeah, never. That would drive me crazy.
Oh, really?
I would elbow everybody,
you won't do
man.
it?
Nope. No, being DJ, like having people like in my face, like no
People will
With
like
the
that. So you
camera?
guys would not do boiler room?
No. I probably
I couldn't.
would. I say no. I say no now, and I like when they say "Do you?" and I'd be like, "Yes, you sold me on Do you?" But right now I say no because I just can't handle being like touched and groped and like a bunch of people just around me. People that know me well know I always chill in the DJ booth for that reason, because I just can't handle the constant bumping and touching and groping. That kind of stuff drives me crazy.
Gets invasive at some point, you know.
100%,
Like you look at there's a boiler room in Tokyo, and I mean it's a 50 it looks like a 50 square feet venue. There's like 10,000 people in there. Wow, it's just like the DJ's sweating. He's just mixing like this. No, and everybody's moving at the same, because they're all stuck together. No way.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm claustrophobic or agoraphobic, but nope. No. I need my room.
It's interesting. Like, you will think like, a lot of DJs will love that, because that's how, people perceive it or see it, right? They will love the people, the attention. But I guess it's really totally different if for other DJs, right?
Yeah. And I grew up in the old school area where like the crowd wasn't like around the booth and like facing the DJ with phones, right? Like there was the stacks, right? And you're getting blown by the stacks. That was the old school rave mentality. That's what I'm used to.
Right.
People with this and stuff, and I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Do you have any pet peeve while DJing? Like, that you always do?
So
I mean, I know all of you has one. Like, what's yours, Unkl Pauly?
pet peeve when I'm DJing, I've had people like touch my decks. I can't handle it. Like, oh, what does this do? Or like they'll do a backspin. Like, what are you doing? No.
What does this do?
Yeah.
Gus,
What does this do?
just a disclaimer, Gus. He said decks, okay? I just want to make sure. Because you're thinking you actually like when he said, touch his decks, right? Now,
Thank you for that clarification.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Some people may be upset with what I'm about to say, but Queenie in the chat.
Do a backspin on your decks.
You know the fans that go clap, clack, clack, clack. You know those?
Yeah.
In the ear when I'm DJing. That.
Yeah, the clackers. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I guess.
Oh my God! Somebody does that?
yeah, man.
Crazy. How about you, JFP? What's your pet peeve?
I got.
I don't.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
You know, there's a reason why I'm in my basement, because if I get on my nerves, I can't do much about it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got this little corner in my basement, and that's my island, man, and that's it. But I do relate to what Unkle Pauly says. You know, it's like, hey, somebody touching your equipment. Oh wow. I mean, and you know, I could only see myself with the level of patience that I have going like, I know you can play through YouTube and it's my birthday and I want you to play this. I'd take my deck and go like, boom. And I said deck cuts, boom, and go, all right, keep on mixing. Seriously, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it because, you know, there are some open decks that I'm willing to try in Montreal, but I've seen them. And like Unkle Pauly said, it's in, you know, like it's isolated. There's no one behind you, and you're really, it's like open deck. You're not the star. You're just making people people groove, you know?
Yeah.
But that's it.
It's my friend's birthday. We're going to leave soon.
Yeah, we're going to leave soon. Well, leave.
We're going to play some David Guetta.
Oh, how about you guys? What's your pet peeve? What do you don't like when you did a lot of event just in Midland? You know, it's just
Yeah. The only thing that I don't like is if someone's talking to you and then I'm kind of mixing and then it's like ending of the track already. Shit, I don't know what else to what's the
What did you
next
say?
thing that I would play, but then I keep on talking to someone. Then yeah.
Then you
Well,
got to
this is
loop
not-
that one beat.
Yeah.
You got to loop that one beat going like,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da.
All right. So was fun, guys, but we're not done yet. We're now gonna go out of Twitch and we go to our next segment of the show called Beyond the Neighborhood. When we talk more about not politics, we're done with that. Just outside of Twitch, of some of the content that our other host here, DJ Pat, who has an ear infection right now. So he's doing backstage right now, but he prepared a few content for us that Unkle Pauly, I want you to participate. JFP knows about this, so we're gonna play a few social media content, something outside of Twitch that we want you guys to comment. We'll comment about. This is our segment called Beyond the Neighborhood. That's always long. We have to cut that. That's a long reel. Anyway, all right, DJ Pat, how are you? How's the ear infection? Hope you're okay. Though now, what do you have in store for us?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was. Well, now we have our resident political co-host, JFB, and whenever that's our topic, yeah, let's get him in the stage here. Well, anyway, hey, Unkle Pauly, thanks for being here. Glad. I'm very aware of the miracle field. We have that in our community here, and I know the person who started it up. She also had a great story. She lost an infant, and this was her tribute
Nice.
to the community, and we love what they do. So yeah, kudos to you. Well, let's recap some NFL talk. I think the Eagles are underdogs this February 9th. The reason they're saying they're underdogs is because the whistle is very friendly to the Chiefs. So watch out for those refs.
So Unkle Pauly and JFP, do you guys follow American football by any chance?
Not much, no.
Well, I follow the Super Bowl
Yeah. Same.
because I watched the Super Bowl and I
Yeah.
played football when I was younger.
Yeah. Same.
And
Nice.
I do understand everything that's going on the field, but it's again time. You know, if I watch every single game, I'm a poor excuse for a Canadian. I don't even follow hockey. So
Wow. Well, we're going to the Super Bowl. You know, I'm wearing an Eagles jersey. It's our second trip in 3 years. For me, yeah, I think the whistle is against us, but I also, I mean, I want the Bills to win, but and I know a lot of Canadians also root for the Bills. Everybody up, on the northern part of the U.S.
The
usually
border, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
is a Bills fan, is a Seahawks fan on the other side. You have what, Packers fan, or what else, right? But uh, it's a revenge game for us, this Super Bowl. So I really want the Kansas City so that we can get revenge, slaughter them. But yeah, the whistle is there because everybody hates this because they think that this is what NFL wants because of the Kansas City Chief and the viewership that they're gonna get from Taylor Swift being on the game. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay. All right. So, well, it's very hard to bring in this topic today, but have you guys heard about this guy, the POV husband?
Oh, I love this guy.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
he's gotten the stardom has been so quick for him. He started out as a financial guy, got bored with his job, and ended up buying a few restaurants. And then I think over COVID, things didn't go well. He had to sell a few restaurants, and
Wow.
eventually wanted to come back to the corporate world, but he did not get his interview was a failure. So he decided to go, buy a camera and cook and
For
to save
swipe.
money. The wife was pregnant, to save money, just cook and record everything with a POV style uh, composition. So here
Oh,
he is with a 130-pound tuna
Wow.
and serving it omakase style, and his lone customer is his wife. So
So,
yeah,
so,
it's an
yeah,
awesome story. Mr. Coops,
yeah,
0 to how many followers
yeah.
in crazy, right?
He's in 7 months. He
Wow.
went to 0 to like a million.
Really?
Yeah, and really, what
Wow.
he's just doing is like what DJ
Lord.
Pat. I read the article. They want to save. Basically, I just want to save. I bought a camera. They calculated how much they're spending eating out every week, and then if he said
I
that
can't
could
even afford that knife.
Yeah.
yeah, but if he could get like save the money and just cook for his wife and then film it like in a restaurant, like he did everything like Mexican hibachi, this was homakase, he did like a Korean barbecue, and he's been doing it for his friends, and then 7 months got sponsorship. People are paying him now. I heard the last time the big contract is they're giving him a van so that he can use it to show. Yeah,
Wow.
and it's making a lot of money right now just for doing this.
This is
So
making me hungry.
just get.
Yeah, man.
He started with a small camera, right? A small camera, put it in his chest, and he's just start preparing cooking, like in his kitchen. Amazing. I mean, I wish I'd have thought about that, but
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting.
yeah.
Go guy, you guys follow him, POV underscore husband. He's
This is
all over the place, and his
ever-
content is just wild. It's amazing.
It's like Wham Bam
Yeah.
said- It's like Wham Bam said, lunch is served, dear. $4,000, please.
Well, he can pay. She can pay it another way, but
I bet that tuna sponsored too, right? Like
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was there was a sign. It was bluefin something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah, there was a sign. Yeah.
Oh, we
I
got
can't
Ryan
even afford
here.
that knife.
He's got to pay off the sword. That's it.
Yes.
Gus, you'll be the perfect. You love to dabble with the kitchen equipment. You'd be the perfect POV husband, junior.
Well, let me ask you guys this: if you guys
That's expensive.
if you guys not cooking, right? So if you guys had that chance, you had a camera, and do content, what will be your what will be your thing on Instagram that you think it's gonna click?
Well, I would say I'm starting to do this thing where I'm doing, and it's DJing, right? But I'm doing these like 1 minute videos of 3 or 4 deck mixes that I'm mashing up different tracks.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm going to ask people what they want to hear next.
Ooh.
All right,
That's cool.
follow Unkl Pauly on his Instagram. Let's get those viewership on. That would
It's
be
all
cool.
about the shorts nowadays
Yeah.
and the reels.
But
Yeah.
People have a short attention span, right? So they just want to
Yeah.
hear 30
Yeah.
seconds to a minute.
how about you, JFP? What do you think? It's gonna be your thing.
I'm actually thinking of scrapping the whole internet, the whole Instagram thing, because one of the disappointments for me is now that I'm supposed to be a DJ, I have to become a goddamn content creator, and I don't have the time for that crap.
I got
You
some
know?
content. I know you're gonna get viewers. I just gonna put something there.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Dude, I'm telling you, it will be hit. I'm just gonna
I-
ask you questions behind the scene, and then can you answer this question?
His-
Put a little question about our president.
His stakes today. His stakes today. We can cut that up and make it like short content,
Shorts.
right?
Oh yeah, that'll get me a lot of views. But it's just like that chef that screams over the "Don't fuck it up," and he cooks and there's the other one that she cooks and then flips people off and everything. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of followers. You go like, I've been flipped off by a cook, and I'm still watching. What's wrong with me?
Hey.
So yeah, maybe ask me a question, I'll answer it.
I think it's gonna be hit. It's just hard to those I mean, when you do this content,
question, you'll answer it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Ask the question, you'll answer it.
I think it's gonna be hit. Well, wait for the next segment. I mean, I bet you everybody's now preparing for the no dumb question section. What question they're gonna ask you, and this is directed to JFP. Watch
Yeah,
watch
there you
this.
go.
It's gonna happen.
Star, not me, man.
Yeah, but content though, Unkle Paul, even this 1 minute content, they're hard to do. I mean, the content creation takes time, right? I know you're gonna produce this 30-second content, but how long did it take you to do that? I mean,
100%. It's not like I just did it. Like, it took me quite a few tries. Well, probably about 5-10 practice, and then like I'd fuck up like 1 second, like, I gotta restart the whole thing again.
That's why you get the hand of this, content creators, right? You see Lavon the Rocks who's been doing content. That's a lot of work for her just to get those, shorts.
Good.
I'm struggling just posting NBHD lineup every Sunday. Just find time.
Yeah, that's content. Yeah.
And you see what I mean?
Yeah. Like
You gotta have the gear too. You gotta spend the money to have the content too. Like I do somewhat videos on my phone promoting Twitch, and it's like the most ghetto thing you can ever see. Right. So like you gotta have really good gear to create good content too.
Oh, well, Bam Bam creates good content in Instagram.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Hey Ryan, we gotta get you in the show soon, buddy.
Shout outs to Wham Bam.
Yeah. I was originally want to pair you guys, but maybe we can do that again in the next episode. All right, what's another content we have, DJ Pop?
Yeah, I'm done. I mean, I was gonna ask you the question. What were you gonna, Mr. Coops? What would you? What would be your 1 minute? Pornhub stuff or whatever.
Here we go. Look at the cap.
Well, bam. Well,
There you go. Wow. Nice.
Me, I don't know what content. Look, for me, I got so many ideas. I just don't have the time to do it. It's a struggle. You think I have this great idea, and then I do one, and then after that, it's blank. Like
you already started golf content. You were before Shorts was created. You already have stuff like that, so you should just revive those golf contents.
Yes, I think that's where I'm really bad. I think a lot of people it's not gonna watch a bad golfer without.
That's the point, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. Right now, even in golf, I'm not sure if there's a lot of golfers here. There's a lot of content creator in golf.
There's
not
so
really
many.
good.
Yeah.
There's so many right now. They're huge. Right?
There's so many. Yeah.
Speaking of content, I want to big shout out to Boy G. Every time he comes out with a clip or whatever, a montage, call it what you want, he floors me. I mean, wow. It's just seriously, Boy G, big shout out to you. Since the first time you guys invited me to NBHD, I looked at that poster going like, wow, I'm going to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
But and every reel, and now they get even more complex as time goes on, man. It's just amazing. Seriously.
That's
Big
why
shout
I
out to Boy
pay.
G,
That's why I pay him the big bucks. At some point, I can't afford him anymore. Right, Boy G? Well, we try, but it's a struggle sometimes. Like just the timing when we get there. It's really surprising that there's not a week. Well, there's 1 week that he's busy, I'm not, and there's a week that I'm busy that he's not. So we take turns. It's hard, right? If there comes a time that we're both busy, all right, we're gonna post no NBHD this Sunday, but we only missed 3 NBHD in 3 years.
Wow, that's great.
Because we intentionally do it. What do we do? The Sunday before Christmas.
Yeah.
Holiday break. Yep.
Yeah,
Just
that's our
one. Just
tradition.
one.
That's
Yeah.
our tradition. No, and that Sunday before Christmas, we give time to the family. That's we don't have NBHD.
That's great.
Very good. It's good. That's
Uh,
great.
all right. If you don't have any question, I think we go to the last segment right now. And this is the fun one, right? So, Uncle Pauly, this is the segment where what we
Oh,
call no dumb questions. So this is the part where we ask the audience to ask any of us questions. If the audience doesn't have any questions, Gus prepared some questions for all four of us to answer, and then we take off from that and then see where it goes. So, welcome to the last segment called No Dumb Questions. All right. This is Gus's segment. Gus, go ahead, kick it off, buddy.
Hey, let's see from the audience if there's some questions out there.
oh, I know Wham Bam will have a couple.
Yeah, there
While,
you go.
while we're waiting for
Bam
the
bam.
question,
Yeah.
right, Gus? Do you have any canon one that we can start on?
Not really. I don't have anything.
We're relying on Wham
I,
Bam.
All right, audience, this is your chance to ask Uncle Pauly and the host any questions that you like. We're gonna try to answer them. No question. I'm gonna ask one question. I have one here.
Wham Bam's that's coming off.
Don't make it hard, Bam Bam.
yeah.
Oh my God.
There you go. From Newhouse. What?
What is your unnatural obsession with black and all about? That's directly to JFB.
Yeah, I know. Newhouse is like my little brother that goes like, you just breaking your arm. You go like, does it hurt? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Well, I'll gladly answer this. Block and Crown is what I discovered when I started DJing very early on, and they have a way of mixing old tunes that I'm going to be 52 in April, that connects directly with me. You know.
Yeah.
And I like the beat, and I like the way the tracks are like I like the way they build their track. They're really, really well produced, and it's not unnatural. I love Block and Crown, but I've been kidded so much about it because everybody say, "Oh, we're gonna play Block and Crown. JFP's here." I know another Block and Crown track, and blah blah blah. Tomorrow morning, do not miss. Well, yeah, tomorrow morning, do not miss Big Geeks, because it's a 2-hour of Block and Crown. Of course, he warned me. But since, all my friends are so supportive in my liking of Block and Crown, I rarely play the Block and Crown track anymore. Isn't that sad? Don't you feel bad now, Newhouse?
And why? And why? Well, why unnatural though? I mean,
No, because I used to, hey, I used to abuse Block and Crown because I loved it, But then I was only playing house music, and then there was an evolution that I went to, the deep house, and I went to bass house and tech house, and I started moving, and then I hit DJ school, and now I'm just gonna try anything. I even Newhouse will tell you, and he'll somehow proud of this. I even do techno streams now.
No.
And I don't like techno. It sucks, but I still do it.
Uncle Pauly, how about you? Any unnatural obsessions?
Any unnatural obsessions? Sorry, repeat the question. I was like so blown away by DJ GFK's answer.
You asking about the unnatural obsessions about Black and
Block
Crown.
and Crown.
But
Okay.
how about you? Not Black and Crown. Any unnatural obsession on anything?
I would say I love funky house, but I'm more of a cube guy. I like Earth and Days. My big obsession, I would love Roger Sanchez. I love right now, probably sounds very commercial, but James Hype. I'm really digging James Hype's style. It's banging, underground, rolling drum lines, just like I. Bang and tech house, like I have a problem. Like I can't play deeper house or anything else. Like it's 24/7. I will play 127 bang and jack and house at my nephew's 4th birthday party.
Nice.
There you go.
Gus, how about you?
For me,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would probably always end my stream with
Budots?
something 90s. No, maybe
90s.
Mariah.
90s hip hop.
No, 90s nothing. Like 90s, like
90s.
Mariah or Madonna, anything that I could sing. That's why I was like, when JFP mentioned Black and Crown, I would play that for some house sets just so that I can sing something. Because sometimes like
There we go. That's it.
it's all the beat, and yeah, I just want to sing. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What was that song you like to play all the time? DFP?
Me.
Yeah.
The song that I like to play all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, from
There's
Black and Crown. Oh, there's so much. I don't have one particular one, but I do like the remix of Hall and Oates by You Got
Call on Me.
Well, Call on Me. Yeah, that's the one of the redeem in my that's
Aaron
my
Vibes.
favorite. Yeah, that's the redeem of on my channel, and it's the first song that got to me. I was like, wow, that's good, and I hear it today, and I still get the same vibe.
Do you wear neon tights and like sunglasses?
Dude, if I stand up and show you my ass, I'm not built for tights.
Well,
I wear jeans.
Gus does.
Yeah, but Gus is special.
That's a Gus special, right? Yeah. There's the butt cam will see that they're not neon, but they're tight. I'm telling you that.
Butt cam. Great idea.
Yeah. Have you seen Gus' butt cam?
No, I have not.
Good for you. You
I'm
don't want to see
looking
it.
forward to this.
All right. MC2J man. Hey, he's here. I'm waiting. Every stream, any stream is not gonna be complete if the DJ MC2J man is not there. So, he has a question here. Good job. What's the question? If you had 5 minutes to live and have to listen to any one song, what will it be? Does the song have to be 5 minutes long or just 5 minutes? No, right?
This last song, right?
That's right. All right, last song. Unkl Pauly, you go first.
That's a tough one. Like I like Bittersweet Symphony too. I love that song. That's such a good track.
Yeah.
So I probably would go with that. Maybe like a tech house version, but if not, just the original.
That's a good song. Just before you answer JFP, I actually my son plays the violin. If that's the one song I ask him, you have to play this for me.
Yeah, it's so
for
beautiful.
me that track is amazing.
Yeah,
Totally.
JFP, how about you?
If we're talking, right now, if you say I got 5 minutes to live, I would actually listen to the song "Cause of You" by Joseph Ray.
Yeah,
because that song is just stop me right in my tracks, and I look like a dumbass at the speaker, going like, and I just love this song. It's on repeat in my car. I just love this song. But let's say I have 5 minutes and I could extend it to, like longer because it's 13 minutes in song, and it is my favorite song of all time. It's a song by Genesis. It's called Home by the Sea and Second Home by the Sea. It's on the album Genesis.
Great.
Nice.
That song, and MC2J Man wants to know why. Because I was at a certain place in Canada. I was 16 years old. I was backpacking, and I was listening to 103.1 Wolf FM, and I was looking at Victoria Island. I know this is fucking specific, and there was one chair there under the Canadian flag. I sat down. I had my big ass Walkman back then, and I listened to the song for the first time, and I always will remember the sunset at that point.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, because it hit me like a ton of bricks, man. And I still listen to that song when I get up every time I get up on my birthday. If it's on a weekend, if I'm alone, I do it in my car. It's the first thing I listen to when I wake up on my birthday.
You're like me, man. You feel music.
Progressive rock that's just gold in my ear.
Yeah.
That was
I'm just-
pretty specific. Yeah, I could.
Certain-
If I had a map, I'd show you where I was sitting.
Certain tracks can elicit certain like emotions and like memories that I haven't thought about in certain like so many years. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about that since I was a kid. So I
Yeah.
feel my music. I feel it like throughout my whole body.
How about you, Gus?
And that to me, that's the power of music right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
like you were saying
we're
earlier.
basically all strangers here
Yeah.
in chat, and we're here for what? Music.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's amazing. Yep. Gus, how about you?
This one, you new house.
Me, I guess if you're asking me now, the thing that came to my mind, I always sing it in the shower, is I will
You-
always love you.
Do we have
by
footage?
Whitney Houston.
Do we have footage?
Don't ask. He probably
You- you- we'll send it to you. I'll text it to you. I'll probably have one stashed around.
Power cam.
That's amazing. A lot of people in the chat also have a great selection
you-
of their
I
last
got a
5
question.
minute songs.
Do you sing in the loofah? Like, do you, or in the soap? I don't know. I just want to
No. I sing through the shower head itself, like "Wah, wah," so that it has some effects on
You're
it.
like choking. Oh!
Water coming out. Why is it why do you always sing in the shower? Because of the acoustics, right? It's just you sound better in the shower.
Yeah, I even
Thank
think
you.
of my mix in the shower. Like if I'm
Acoustics.
mixing two songs, it's like, oh, it looks good. Then when I try to mix it, no, it's not.
I just saw Bobby Pro. Yes, Bobby. I'm singing Fly Eagles Fly right now. Sorry for your bills. Hey, Bobby Promo. Great. So, for me, my last 5 minutes will be What a Wonderful World.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I know.
Classic. Yeah.
It's just for me. It's just I'm gonna leave whatever everything that happened. I think that kind of sums all.
That's an
Ready to
idea.
go. 5 minutes.
that's an idea for my mashup. Thank you.
Yep. There you go.
There you go.
I love it. There's another good question here from Wham Bam. I'm just trying to look for it. Can somebody pin that? There it is. I show it. One Wham Bam. If you're going to give advice to a new streamer on starting their career, where do you tell them to focus? Twitch, clubs, and why? Who want to start? Unkle Pauly.
Okay, so I would probably do both. When I first started, I didn't really know the ins and outs. Like I was telling you earlier, me and Wham Bam were on Facebook, and we didn't really know how to get our names out there and what the best possible way was. So I would say start with Twitch, get yourself out there, get yourself comfortable to playing on Twitch and in front of people. So once you start getting comfortable playing in front of people and you start building up your confidence, I would say a big thing of that is supporting, going, like I said earlier, you have to go and support others, go on other people's channels, see what they're doing, seeing what's interesting. Maybe you can take a little bit out of each stream and make it your own. And then start going to clubs and meeting local DJs. But Twitch is different. Like local DJs are only going to get you so far with what you want to do with the clubs. But Twitch, you have to go, national, right? You have to go over the world. So clubs are a good thing. Get your name out there. Start plugging your channel. And I would say just go support a bunch of people that you haven't talked to. At least spend half hour to an hour a day on new channels. People you've never chatted before or spoken to before, and just say hi and make yourself aware and known and show up.
That's some great advice. Whoever listening right now with the new Twitch, and also go to NBHD.
100%.
We can help you guys out. That
If not, then yeah.
JFP, how about you?
Well, it's pretty much the same thing, but I was going to add, and I've referred a couple people to NBHD, and I've never had a live gig. I mean, I'm a basement DJ, and I'm very happy with that. So, it's like, hey, if I'm following the advice that I hear, find an open deck every once in a while. Twitch is a good idea to, own your skill, and then, go to open deck there, and don't look for the money right away. If somebody in your family wants to have like a DJ, and you want it's like, hey, just I'll bring my shit and let's go, man. Or you could call Newhouse. He'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, I heard. was that done already? And you else get
No,
first
he's
gig?
going to go to the comfort zone, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Happy for him.
Good luck. Good luck.
Great
We're
venue.
happy for you in your house. That's
Great
amazing.
venue. You'll have a lot of fun.
All right. I'm surprised nobody's trying to ask those political questions. I kind of teed up for you guys. I'm
'Cause they've been
surprised
answered.
you guys are scared now.
There's been, and it's I like the Irish. If you ever been into a real Irish pub in the UK, there's signs on the wall in Gaelic and in English that actually says no politics and no religion. And it's the greatest fucking answer. Just sit down, have your scotch, have your beer,
Have your
and
Lucky Charms.
shoot the shit. And shoot the shit. No politics and it was on, if you started, back then in the UK, you talk about the Queen, you're out. It was
Yeah.
expulsion.
Yeah.
So
sure.
no religion, no, politics, and that's it. And it's a good time, because nothing really good comes out of that, because there's, like, obviously I have opinions and lots of opinions, but I wouldn't want to, let's say we would have a beer together. I wouldn't even want to approach that subject, because it's a waste of time and it's a waste of energy.
I think you're right. I mean, religion and politics for me is also a hard topic. I can go ranting also with that.
That's it, because we're all
Yeah.
pissed off about something.
Yeah. All right. So I have one other question here. What from Virgil Maxino? What genre of music would people not believe you listen to?
Russian unicorn polka.
Damn,
Seriously?
I'm in.
Seriously?
No, I don't even know what that is. I just made it up.
Like, I was looking like that's a
Son of a bitch,
freaking-
I'm in.
Is that a genre? Is that where chicken dance came from?
I'm trying to imagine it. Like, for me, that's like it's all a mixture of like Rasputin and some people dancing, or something like that.
With a bear. Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, how about you, JFP? What genre of music will people not believe you listen to?
I've been. It's a filmed show, and I've been there a couple of times, and I really want to do one live. But I love opera.
Nice.
I
Wow.
love opera
Nice.
because especially with an orchestra, and you have the singers and everything, and we've been there. We've been at the movies. It was on IMAX. I went there with my wife, and there's some point the music is so. If you got a good sound system in there, but IMAX really delivers. And I don't know, man. I'm like weak for sound. If I hear a certain note and water will come out my eyes and go, like my wife, is like, "Are you okay?" I just point at the radio, because it's that, I don't know, it's a special that frequency that goes, like Unkle Pauly said, it just goes right through. It's like a knife, man, through, a hot knife through butter. It's like boom. And that's great, man. It's great. It's just, it gives you that, that oomph, that power, that, oh wow, it's just, yeah. So opera does that, with a good orchestration, it does that to me.
I didn't expect that.
No
I'll
matter
be
what kind of day you're having, if you're having a shitty day or you're really down in the dumps, if you have a really good track and you play it, it could just elicit so much happiness and positivity.
I actually say that when I end my stream. I said, when in doubt, press play.
Yeah.
Music is always there for you.
Good. Yeah.
Music is always there for you, man. And
Mhm.
it's not going to bring that shit you did 10 years ago. It's there for you now.
Never been to an opera. We'll have to check that. I'm a big musical fan, so Grace converted me. I said I'm gonna do here. So and I watched my first Broadway with her. Like, I'm hooked. And then all my kids went to theater on high school. It's just anything. Like right now, I will watch it. People say it's boring. No, it's not. It's like, have you guys been to? I have not seen it, but we were playing like Moulin Rouge. Well, Moulin Rouge one. They're all like 90 song. The Broadway one. Like, I bet you I'm gonna sing
Wow.
the whole
No, 'cause-
time.
Because
Right?
I went to Moulin Rouge in Paris, and all I see is like tits.
I can see the dilemma. I can see the dilemma.
and
I'm
you're
with you, bro.
and you're complaining.
What's the address of this?
You're
He's famous in
complaining.
Paris, man.
No, because I have my
Ask for
kid in
Moulin
there,
Rouge
and my
at
wife,
Paris, you
my
gotta
wife
point to
didn't know
Wait,
that.
wait.
Oh,
You brought your kid and wife on a red light district?
no, in the Moulin Rouge, the show.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you.
Yeah.
It's a Moulin Rouge show. I thought it's the name of the club, but Moulin Rouge is like.
Well, I don't know if it's a club, but it's, it's a show. Yeah. We didn't go to Crazy Horse, but just the Moulin Rouge. But yeah, I didn't even know that it was like that. Like I thought it was just once, but it's every show, like everything. Like yeah, but it's good. Yeah, it's a good experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Any other no dumb question? This is probably the safest no dumb question episode that I have been on. It's always
Good.
been a crazy one. This is
Like it.
this is pleasantly amazing. There's always been something, on these no dumb questions. I think people are trying to be safe. I have one. What is the weirdest dream that you ever had?
Oh, wow.
Who wants to take this one?
Um, Gus, lead up.
Is this
Weirdest?
like while you're asleep or on mushrooms?
Weirdest. Name it.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's weirdest, but it's. I mean, when I was a kid, you were dreaming that you're gonna pee, but then you're actually peeing and you wake up like you're you're wet. So it's that's a weird dream. And then now that you're
Man.
old, it's
Oh,
like you can
uh,
still remember it, but then now it's like, oh shit, I'm sleeping. Okay, then you wake up already, and then now you go to the bathroom. Yeah.
I thought you said you're still doing it. Now you're old. You're still doing it. Wow.
Well, if you're lazy, you probably just do it, but no.
How about you, JFP?
My dreams are so sporadic. I mean, it could be. It's nothing really specific. I do dream about music every now and then. Back in the days when I was a full-time millwright and industrial mechanic, I used to work in my sleep. Especially if I was troubleshooting a machine, I couldn't get the problem. But now it's just random. And a good night's sleep would be like, it's going from one, we could all be dancing on and grooving on music. And the next segment, everybody has spaghetti hats. It's just weird. It just goes left and right. And when I get up, I go like, wow, I dreamt a lot. I knew I slept like a baby,
Yeah.
When I don't dream, it's a bad night, but really it's sporadic. And, but I do dream about music and, decks and, and performing, but it resembled Twitch. It's not in front of a crowd, and it's really random. It's like having a camera around you, but it ends up in a flash. So that's
Are
pretty.
you guys? So you
not
guys
weird.
dream about streaming and Twitch? At some point.
Yeah,
How about you?
I don't have weird dreams. They're weird per se, but not. It's like not a. I can't say, oh, well, that was weird. It's a
Well,
dream.
It's interesting you said you dream about work. I do that, especially when I try to figure out a problem at work.
Yeah.
Building a system, and you're so
Writing
busy.
spaceship. Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. So, do you also, as a DJ, right, as a performer, you also dream a lot of those, or are they long dreams, or they're just, to JFP's point, are they short ones? How about you, Unkl Pauly? Ever dream about doing streaming on Twitch?
The weirdest? No, I haven't had. I don't think I have. Actually, you know what? I have. It's a lie. Recently, and you know what it is? I have I don't know what it is, but like a bunch of people are watching me, but like I'm occupied over here. I'm talking to somebody, or like I'm making a bologna sandwich or something. Actually, I would never eat bologna. It's probably a meatball sub, but I'm making a meatball sub over here, and people are like commenting, and my viewers, I'm getting raid after raid, but I didn't even know it was happening.
It was happening.
Yeah, and then I'll dream that I'm still streaming, but I'm like asleep, and there's a bunch of people commenting, and like the chat's going off, but like I'm sleeping, and I forgot to hit end stream.
Well, speaking of, Wham Bam is not here. Speaking of not ending the stream, have you guys remember that when Wham Bam was streaming and he did not end the stream,
Yeah.
and he was not there anymore, and it was just go on, and people are still there.
Yeah,
That was funny.
That probably happened more than once.
That was funny. Like they were saying, he's not there anymore, but they're still live. You know, he
Yeah.
left and everything. That was funny. I remember like 2 years ago that happened. Crazy. All right. Anybody else have a question? Are you guys serious? There's no dumb. This is where we're gonna do no dumb questions. This
No
week?
dumb question section.
No dumb questions. Oh my god, I'm really surprised that we didn't go anywhere else outside of politics. Not usually politics, but there's always this one question that occupied everybody, and it just went on and on. And I'm surprised there's none of those today. All right.
No.
Very good. Well, that's really the end of our no dumb question segment. So I hate to cut it short.
Good meeting.
Yeah, thank you so much, Unkl Pauly, for you being our guest. I hope you can come back
Of course.
and have more people, more Canadians in the show.
Yes. Good outro.
It's great that we talk about this. Well,
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
well, before we let you go, music, can you slow down a little bit? Can you plug your shows? What's next? What are you up to? Your gigs, your Twitch streams. Tell us where you're on next. Let the
I'm
crowd
probably
know.
going to do a live stream after this. I'm going to do a little after NBHD party.
Yeah, man.
And then
nice.
usually I play every Thursday and Sunday from 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 11:30 midnight. So, I like to go. My next gig is Tiki Bar, February 14th with my boy Wham Bam House Jam. And we're
Perfect.
playing with
Yeah,
Joe
we should go
Wars
there.
and Tone A. So if you guys want to come to Ottawa, plenty of room.
How long's the drive from
Perfect.
where we're at to Ottawa? I'm not gonna fly.
No, me, it's an
How
hour
far
and a
is
half.
Ottawa?
Hour
For
and a half.
you-
An hour and a half. I'm there.
So you are northeast, I
Yeah,
guess.
no way.
Yeah, northeast.
Wait, that way. There.
Yeah. So what's your weekly Twitch schedule?
So Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday fun day and Thumping Thursday.
And that's your also Instagram account, right? So if you want to follow you for your shorts, please
Exactly.
follow Unkl Pauly. Big supporter of NBHD. We love him. Always great to have him on NBHD and any of our events. Like, yeah, guys, NBHD, send everybody our way right now. What I'm trying to do for NBHD is to get. There's still new streamers coming in, like new DJs that we're finding out. I want to blend them in with the OGs or even the partners so that they can get some viewership. There are people who likes to play in the morning. So people, especially the UK ones, people like to play at night. So let me know if you want to be an NBHD. Let us know, and then we can get you. Unkl Pauly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate this. Has been fun.
Thank you, everybody.
And hope to get you back again on the show.
100%. Anytime you need me, whatever you need from me, I'm always here for my NBHD fam.
Unkl Pauly, everybody's uncle. Give him a big hand, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
JFP, buddy, thank you for that last minute. It was fun.
Very.
See, instead of going to a sauna and just sleeping, you have like 2 hours to kill here.
I mean, I got the message. I was sprawling on the bed going, oh, yeah, this is going to be early night. Well, guess what? NBHD called, so here we are.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you for the call. And
Pleasure.
in behalf of Some Decision as ear inspection and Gus, do you have anything to promote? By the way, Unkl Pauly, in Filipino, in Tagalog, we call our uncles Tito.
Tito Pauly.
Tito
Tito
Pauly.
Pauly. So
Pauly.
from now on, I'm going to call you Tito Pauly.
I like it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for another good episode of The Guys Next Door. See you next Monday.